Heath, now that you're back, the logo I was referring to was this one.
That's definitely the Saint Anger logo.
Yeah. That's what I think. That's what iTunes puts up there on the album.
Yeah.
Cool. It's just like baseball tee, jersey tee. That got back then. That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
But,
Actually, I've got a basketball jersey. I think with that.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a Rob Trujillo, but I'm not in shape.
Yeah.
So I never wear it. So.
I know. I've got a hockey jersey that doesn't fit me.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should be wearing the hocky jerseys.
There's if I put that on, there's too much side boob. I'm not gonna.
Whoa. Something for the people.
No.
Some people, you never know. All right, let's do this. We're gonna
roll the tracks.
We're gonna get into it. So I'm gonna hit shuffle, and it's just gonna play one of the songs on this.
All right, you gonna do it?
Albums.
Cool.
Oh, yes. Good.
This is track 2 on 72 Seasons.
Correct.
We're not gonna listen to the whole song, but
No.
Shadows Follow is the name of the song.
Yeah.
How are the other bass players feeling right there? Yeah.
It's a great riff.
It's Metallica as fuck.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I actually do have one issue with this song, and I don't know if anyone else does, but
I know because you've already told me what it was.
oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, I know.
It's the too much choking.
Yeah.
It's like, no, come on, just like do it. Just
Can you
play
skip to
along.
that part?
Yeah,
You want it to be more groovy?
Yeah, I don't want. Like,
Yeah.
I do love this part though.
Oh, that's so good.
Those vocal harmonies, great. I mean, it's a great song. I would prefer not every single time the choke.
It's a very Metallica way to
I'm just
approach
making
it, though.
straight,
I will say they love doing that.
I'm back.
Yeah, they
pains.
And
It's
Hetfield's
cool.
vocals are the star of the show on this album for sure.
Mm.
He
Oh,
sounds
that's a
so
good point.
Insane.
Yeah,
He sounds so good.
yeah, he does sound really good on this album.
His voice is
Oh,
aged
yeah,
a little bit.
I guess we should have done that in
Sounds-
the overall. Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be some things that we didn't talk about before.
His vocals
that are
are-
going to come up as part of this for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, his vocals.
Yeah, I'm not even sure why his vocals are so good. Maybe he worked on it or something, but it God, it sounds.
Well, I noticed that in Hardwired, he sounded amazing also.
He did, yeah.
So I don't. Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
I think it's something he's always working on, like just always trying to improve. He's said in the past, like, I'm not the best singer. I'm always trying to, get better. So
Says the best singer.
Yeah.
I know
He's the best metal vocalist, I'd say. Like, he's got the
Yeah,
perfect
I'd agree with that.
metal voice. Yeah.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah, you know what? He is the iconic metal voice, right?
Well,
of nowadays anymore, right?
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing about it, I mean, as he's like grown, like he went from thrash, oh yeah, you gotta yell all the time, and he's eventually learned how to sing, and it really came out like Black Album and all those things followed. So he's got, both sides of it that he can use, and definitely uses everything he can on everything they're doing, the past 2 decades.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to see.
Anything else on this song? Was there a spot or anything that you guys wanted to point out?
It shouldn't be the second song on the album. I will say that.
No, I don't think so either.
It's sequenced.
It feels like a track 2 on side 2 or something. So.
Yeah,
it should be.
It should be later.
Yeah.
I noticed that overall that like the sequencing felt a little off on the album. Like the songs were cool and some songs were like really good, but like overall it just felt like it was a weird gel to me.
I think the last 2 are perfect. Like Room of Mirrors and Inamorata. Inamorata is definitely a closing track, right?
Oh, of course.
And Room of Mirrors is in a good spot too. But the rest of it could be totally.
For them, I could have seen Inaramata.
Medulla oblongata.
Second to last. Because it feels Orionish It's
sure.
It also feels My Friend of Misery-ish.
It does.
So I wondered exactly that if it was a sequel to that.
It did feel like that.
We have to wait to get to that.
Yeah, that's true.
We have to roll the dice. So yeah.
Okay.
No, but one thing I do want to say about the sequencing is that the first 4 songs all start with S.
That's true. You're right.
Whoa.
72 Seasons, Shadow Swallows, Screaming Suicide, Sleepwalk My Life Away.
Yeah.
And Screaming Suicide is a double S. Holy smokes.
It is.
Wow.
They like that. It's alliteration.
Alliteration. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Roll the dice. See what's next.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited. Wait, that's gotta be that's supposed to be the last one.
That is perfect.
That's perfect.
All right.
Fucking computer listening to me. What the hell, man?
Might be.
Jeffrey Bezos.
This song is one of my favorite Metallica songs.
This song is a motherfucker. This is one of my favorite Metallica songs ever.
Yeah, me too.
Top 3, I'm talking. Like,
whoa, what?
God.
Oh my God, yes.
It is a fantastic song.
I would.
Maybe 5.
For those of us that might not be too familiar, what song are we listening to?
This is the last track on 72 Seasons. Inamorata is the name of the song.
Inamorata. Yeah.
So, one thing I want to point out before we go any further on this song, one thing I like overall in this album is how heavy James can make these riffs sound without tuning down. None of this album is tuned down.
Yeah.
This is all
Nothing.
E standard.
It's all E.
It's crazy. I thought for sure this song was like a drop D.
It's not like half a step?
Nope.
It's just straight E?
Yep.
E.
Holy crap. That's awesome.
Right? Like, I thought for sure. And so, James, I think he said this on Howard Stern. He was talking about, he calls this riff the Ram riff, I think is what he said, where it's basically, you're playing so if you're playing a power chord B, I can't show it, but if you're playing like a power chord B, but then you play the E string above it, so you're just playing that, like, he calls it a Ram riff, I guess.
You're playing the F sharp below it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
He calls it a Ram riff.
Okay.
Or Ram chord, Ram chord. So it's just that makes that, you get that E in there, make it a little heavier.
It thickens it up so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that on this album if you go back and listen to I'll point it out later on this. But I haven't learned any of this album. Well, I learned Lux Eterna a little bit, but
Jeez. Eric.
I know. What's wrong? I actually did learn all of Hardwired. I didn't learn any of this yet, so I am slacking.
So I was planning on this song coming later, but yeah, because it needs to. This is the last song on the album.
The last track we do is gonna be the worst track.
Sweet Amber.
That's what happened.
Yes. Holy crap, that is so bad.
It's not great.
I don't know. This song, there's so many great parts.
We had mentioned the hi-hat thing. You can play a little bit of that. It's just when the little bass part is playing. And then also, of course, the Hetfield, Not What I'm Living For is...
Oh, well, this part, so he doesn't... Rob's little bass lick here, he doesn't...
Nothing fancy.
He doesn't go, like, all out, like, I need to be... I gotta be Cliff Burton in this band now. I'm just gonna add some shit to it. And it's soft and...
But again, going back to My Friend of Misery, this is... Oh, yeah.
Oh, the theme is Misery.
Yeah, Tim was talking about the hi-hat here, but yeah. It should be a little
This is where I was thinking, like, Lars cannot stop playing ever.
Just do a one.
Or just take your foot.
Or just
Which is what he does on My Friend of Misery. He does this little...
Yeah. But this is very My Friend of Misery, this whole thing, the build up.
Yeah.
This part, oh my god. Chills every time. Chills. The harmony comes in here. Oh, so good.
And they growl on the bass when it comes back in.
Oh yeah. That's my friend of misery. This whole like octave solo thing. Yep.
And the whole theme of the song is misery.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got to be like a subtle sequel.
I think it's a sequel because even the part of what he sings, misery, the phrasing.
Yeah. Misery. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think it's the bass part you're talking about, Joe, right? Yeah.
It was already happening.
Oh, okay.
When he gets out of that slow breakdown, there's a snarl on his bass throughout this album.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
that's one of the best songs we're going to hear tonight. So it's hard.
That song.
I know.
That song's 11 minutes 10
It's the longest
seconds.
song. Yeah, it's the longest song.
To me, it doesn't. And
It doesn't drag.
One of the things I love about long songs in metal bands, we talked about it last episode with Voivod, is when you don't even realize how long you've been like enjoying a song.
Well, this is
Jack Luminous.
Yes, that's what we talked about.
Jack Luminous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why weren't you on that episode?
We had a different guest that day.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that episode. So.
That's true. He could have. You could have replaced Keith. That's true.
But yeah, it's like just and I think maybe I tried to learn the song. I don't know, whatever. But there's nothing like really, as opposed to Jack Luminous, which has like segments, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one really doesn't. It kind of just does its thing throughout. The riffs don't change a whole. Right. There's not like a big chorus, come back to a verse, chorus. Like it's just kind of a journey you go on, and it kind of reminds me of it not in heaviness or whatever, but of Roshan Dub by Thin Lizzy. How that's a really long song they did, and it's just this long story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's just this, and the riff basically kind of stays the same throughout. Yeah, they just kind of break it up in different ways. That's kind of what this song does for me, and it's my favorite. It's my favorite song on the album for sure. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Metallica songs ever. Yeah, and fuck, I hope they play it when we go see them.
They haven't played it on this tour at all, so
they need to get there.
They haven't played They haven't played Room of Mirrors either, so
no.
I think they played everything.
Two best songs in the album.
I mean, playing the super long one, bands never seem to do that.
Well,
yeah, it's pretty rare.
Well, it took them 30 years to play Fixer, so 25, whatever it was. So
yeah, they only played it once. So
I kind of look at this. It's almost like a Bleeding Me situation too, where it's Bleeding Me isn't 11 minutes long, but it's kind of that same thing where it's like it doesn't drag. Like we talked earlier about, they need to curate these songs a little better. They need to cut some of the parts out. Like some riffs go too long. I don't get that feeling at all with this song. Like it's
all those
Bleeding Me. I don't get it. Outlaw Torn. I don't get it.
Like, no, not at all.
No.
Not even the extended version that's on the B side of that one.
Which is what, like a minute longer?
It's like a minute longer.
Right, yeah.
The unencumbered by radio edit version. I think that's what it's called.
All right. Anybody else have anything on this song before I shuffle next?
Keith?
Yeah, Keith, what did you think about this song? Like, I know you said it's long, but I don't know if you have any thoughts on
it. I actually have no notes on that one.
God. That's all right.
Well, I do. Like the lyrics are very James he has been very introspective for pretty much since what?
The Black Album.
Black Album. I mean, I would argue as far as Fade to Black.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had his moments, but like this, and there's a lot of points on this album where he's very introspective. But this one is just like he's like, I created this misery in me, and I could kill you if I want to, but it kind of leaves you ambiguous. Like, does he really want to? You know what I mean? And I think it's dealing with his alcoholism.
He even says it in the lyrics, doesn't he? Like, I hate, she needs me, or I need her, or something like that, right?
I've created you too, as he says. I've created you, and I guess I got to kill you too. But he never says that he does. And I think that this is part of his battling with addiction. And this album, we're going to get into the lyrics a little bit, but also with Saint Anger, obviously. These are both very introspective throughout.
For sure.
About James's struggles. And
Misery is Inamorata is a lover. That's a definition of Inamorata. So Misery is like a lover to him in this analogy. Okay. So I guess
it's similar to Screaming Suicide a little bit. The lyrics, like
it is similar to that.
Yeah, like there's kind of almost a resolution, but
and Screaming Suicide there's more of a resolution than in this one.
Oh, for sure, yeah. All right. Let's see, what's next?
Yeah, dude.
It went from the last song on 72 to the last song on Saint Anger.
That is a motherfucker of a riff.
Yeah.
That's heavy as shit.
There's that snare.
The snare is downright offensive. The bass drum sounds good.
Wow, there's a lot to talk about with this song, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I should say, this is All Within My Hands, which is the last track on Saint Anger. There's a lot of snare drum.
Is that a snare or just a...
It's a snare.
That's right,
Really tight tom.
So there's some cool stuff on this whole album with left and right channels.
Yeah.
And this is a good example where you have good separation.
Rhythm guitar and left. Lead guitar and right. Weird drum beat.
Yeah. But hi-hat.
Crush it down.
Okay, let me pause it there because we got a lot to talk about this song, and I want to get to the end too because there's a lot that goes on at the end. Yes. I think Fern likes this.
James. Yes.
Yeah, so we got lyrics to talk about here. We got the fact that there's a different version of this song nowadays to talk about.
Wait, what?
There's a whole organization that they've built around the name of the song.
Well, I know that part, but
an acoustic version of the song.
You've not heard acoustic version of All Within My Hands?
It's very good.
You've heard. I'm sure you've heard that.
I haven't.
I haven't.
It's quite good. It's very different, obviously. But
they play it on the San Francisco, the S&M too.
Yeah.
I'll play a little bit of it just to refresh your memory. I mean, this is with symphony and everything too, but
who's singing there?
This guy named Avi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is a guy that helps him out with backing vocals every now and then.
Yeah, I think he started as like a tech for them or something. Or he was doing.
I think so. He has his own band as well. He has like.
He does. Yeah. They're not bad. Kirk did a solo on their newest song. Anyway.
Yeah, isn't it like? Is it like bluegrass?
It's not. I wouldn't call it bluegrass. It's almost like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like alt rock meets country ish type stuff. It's kind of weird, but.
The old 97s.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Am I the only one that listens to country in this?
Yes.
Yeah.
This song is a direct result of the whole Jason Newsted situation.
Is it really? Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's basically like, I can't, it's love is control. I'll die if I let go. Just squeezing something to the point where it dies. He's just like, I'm controlling you and I can't, that's what they were doing with Jason, was just like controlling him, and you can't you can't leave. You can't do anything that we don't, we tell you can't do. Just, and he left. They killed him. They killed his existence in the band.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I feel like for me specifically, maybe it was where I was in my mind at the time. But to me, this is an incredibly powerful album. And this song and I don't want to jump the songs because there's another very specific song on Saint Anger that hits me very, very deeply. And I'll just stop there. A lot of power here. And the production really like surprised me when I heard this album too, because of the whole, it's meant to be this sort of raw return to garage form, but the whole left and right thing that happens in a couple of songs. And
a lot of songs.
When I first heard it, I was like, whoa, that it's for some reason the simplest little tricks, and it just got me.
Yeah.
Fern, have you listened to the Black Sabbath album Paranoid in the headphones?
Well, yes, but this was 94 when I had a cassette, and it was like a rinky-dink little Walkman kind of thing. So
okay, because one of the things that I think we noticed doing the podcast was when we listened to that in our headphones was it's like, holy shit, there's so much
production,
intentionally like fucking weird shit going on.
It's that added dimension and space that it adds, right?
It's just it's hard to describe, and it sucks that you can't get in your car because that's probably where your best sound system is for most of us, right?
Yeah.
Even it's not like you're gonna blast shit in your house because you got like your wife or your girlfriend. You're just not gonna do that. The car is your that's like your sanctuary, right?
Yeah.
And it sucks that this left and right shit doesn't translate that well.
It doesn't.
No,
it's weird.
Yeah, this album is a really good headphone album. Saint Anger,
very much so.
There's so many things you'll hear where you're like, "What the fuck is happening there?"
That was actually my rebirth into this album, because I first liked it when I first heard it. Then I just kind of let it fall off, and then like a couple of years later, I was just walking somewhere, and I had it in my I guess I had some sort of an MP3 player, and I just listening to it passively. I didn't even skip songs. I had a shuffle, and then Shoot Me Again came on, and that was my first moment of noticing, holy, they put into this, and that was it right there. And then I went back and listened to it and caught everything here.
Yeah. I kind of miss that. Is one thing about this album that I do wish they do a little bit more of, is that separation. Because I know on Load, I know Kirk's in one channel and James is on the other channel. I'm not sure which one is which, but that whole album's recorded that way. That's
right.
One channel is Lars, or one channel is James, one channel is Kirk. I wish they would do more of that, because it is really good on Saint Anger. This sort of creative way of using channels. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So, I took notes on all that stuff. We'll get more into the left and right channel stuff, because I took a bunch of notes about it because I thought it was so interesting. So as we go along, I'll point some stuff out.
Let's get to the end of this song. There's a little bit of lead guitar.
You think Kirk did that?
Maybe. Keith saying. Keith, you want to express what your face is, or say what your face is expressing?
It's just a bit. It's a bit cheese. I mean, I mean, I know you guys were saying earlier how you liked how his voice cracks a little bit. Okay, but I don't know. I mean,
it's a little much.
Is it weird that is the end of a song that is like a charitable organization?
It is. Weird.
Yes, it is
very
strange.
weird. That the fact that they chose this organization that like is all about helping
hands,
and
Let's go hear the song that inspires such a philanthropic organization.
I love the kill part so much.
Murder! Climb aboard the murder train.
Wait, what's a murder train? That's a good. That sounds like a good charitable organization.
Murder train. All right, let's move on to the next track. Let's see what's next. Oh, there we go. This is track 3 on 72 Seasons, Screaming Suicide. The second single.
So that hi-hat, Lars.
Calm it down, buddy.
I swear to God, he thinks he's gonna die if he stops playing during a song.
It's an interesting double bass thing, man.
I like that, yeah.
I was actually...
I like it. I like the riff, how it climbs up.
He's done that double bass thing since the Justice tour. He would do it on From the Bell Tolls.
I was talking to... So when I saw Halloween with Chris DiChiara, and on the way there we listened to this album, and he was saying that he's like, that's not fucking easy. That bass drum thing he's doing, that's complicated. Yeah. So
yeah, it's like a little triplet and then a left.
Yeah. So
a guy who doesn't have no bass would say that.
Let's see. I think there's a solo thing in this song, if I remember correctly. So I want to talk about the solos real quick because there is another thing that bothers me a little bit about newer Metallica is that Kirk doesn't take the time to compose solos anymore, which is a little irritating to me.
Yeah, doesn't he just do them?
He phones it in.
He improvs it at the point, like when he's kind of comes up with an idea and just like, all right.
It's worse than that actually.
Well, he'll come to the studio and he'll just work on shit like. It's impromptu, improvise, whatever you want to call it. But then Lars is in there with him, basically saying, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's not. Do something more like that, like you did earlier, that kind of stuff. So Lars is almost like telling him, yes, that's good, or no, that's not good. And the thing that like you can look this up on YouTube, but there are people that have pointed out like, hey, that part in the solo on 72 Seasons is the same exact thing he did on a solo on Hardwired or something. Like I can't think of I don't know the exact songs, but there are moments where he does a little thing in the leads he
has crutches just like Lars does.
Yes.
I think most musicians,
especially this point in their career,
you've
written 17,000 solos.
Yeah.
So if you play the opening of Screaming Suicide again, just open the way it opens. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to break the rules a little bit. Play the beginning of My World. Very similar.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for like, when a band develops a style, you wind up putting you have this cupboard of riffs and rhythms and phrases that you wind up kind of reusing every once in a while. That's the perfect example of that, right?
Yeah, and they did that on 72 with they kind of play No Remorse.
Oh yeah,
Like on which one?
Which song is that? Too far gone.
Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah,
but you're saying that to somebody who's in an Iron Maiden cover band.
Yeah, I mean,
99% of the songs are E minor.
No one rips Iron Maiden off more than
to that exact point, right? A band when they'll develop a style and they'll have this sort of like this collection of maybe a few signature things that they use and reuse, and it's part of their style. So
Yeah.
I don't know how.
But Maiden is the example of that for sure.
Well, are they or maybe AC/DC?
I mean,
well,
both of them,
call.
AC/DC more than Maiden.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, good call.
Motorhead.
I don't know that AC/DC has enough in their repertoire to really do more than what they do. You know what I mean? Like they don't. They just do that thing.
Iron Maiden isn't the same song over and over. and over.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Yeah, let's not.
I mean, AC/DC is so one.
We got like 30 songs to go. So
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What's next?
I don't know
Dude,
how this is going to screw up this.
Roll the dice.
I played
I was
my
just gonna-
world. Now I have to go back to Screaming Suicide. And if I fast forward, I was going to play other songs.
Oh.
We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Well,
I don't know if it starts the shuffle over again. We'll see. I don't know.
well, if it does, just skip the next one. You know. Oh.
This is a great song. I love the chorus in this song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'll
this
actually
album
get
was
that
full of
part.
really good pre-choruses too.
Yeah.
Really.
Love that. I love that.
I love this. That hype.
Yeah.
That's like a pitch that he doesn't hit very often these days.
Yeah.
It's cool to hear it. And he's doing vocal harmonies too, which is cool. Song starts with that line too. There's no light.
Yeah, there's no light. And it's funny, that little pre-chorus where he does that little pullback, I just think that's the coolest thing. I love that he does that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a callback to the verse before. So yeah.
Mhm.
That's only the second Metallica song that starts with vocals, right?
Fuel. Yeah.
Fuel's the other
Give
one.
Me
I think there's
Fuel.
only two
Oh,
songs that
yeah.
start with vocal, with just vocals.
Well, just vocal, no guitar, eh?
No guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that.
Well,
I think
I was gonna say Memory Remains, but that's with guitar. So never
That's
mind.
the other one I was thinking of too. But there's guitar there
Yeah.
too. But this is
Yeah.
just vocal. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good trivia question.
yeah.
Why haven't so there's a Somewhere in Time podcast idea for your episode idea. You'll create the show will be creating a set of trivia questions for
Oh.
whatever band, and that's a new series for you all. Make it so.
Yeah.
Oh, we need segment ideas, so that helps.
There you go.
But that's a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Your fault.
Well.
It's a good solo. I like the solo in the song a lot, actually.
It's the Kirk Hammettest of solos ever. Yeah, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm not shitting on it. It's just like,
It's signature.
yeah.
Oh, I love the way the song ends too. The like it's so fucking. It's like Pantera heavy.
It
at
is
the
very
end. It's
Pantera.
great.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not, because those guys always tune down a quarter step.
Yeah.
It's funny the difference these two albums. That snare sounds so good on 72
know.
Seasons. It's like, oh,
It's
that sounds
crispy.
so good.
Crispy. It's so it's
Yeah.
awesome.
I think all the instruments sound so good on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. And the bass is nice and like thick.
Oh yeah.
This is we probably should have said this already. This is the most bassy Metallica album they've ever
Probably.
done.
You think?
Yeah.
You think so?
Fuck yeah. What do you
I
mean?
mean, all the early stuff, it's just, you know, let's face it. It's the
kinda muddy.
80s, and they did not, you know,
Even-
like no one was really recording. I
Even
think recording has gotten better over the last few decades.
but even Black Through Reload was like you could hear kind of the bass, but it was mostly the pick hitting, you know, like it was.
Yeah.
This is like, if you want to hear the bass line, like just listen to the album.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like more than texture here in a way. It's more than just a layer. It's really you can really kind of pick out what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
That's cool.
Hmm.
Ah, speaking of bass,
This is the one. Yeah.
This is actually a pick right here.
That's true. Man, they're skipping all the St. Anger stuff here.
Yeah, what the fuck? We're fucked.
We're gonna end on all the worst.
we called it.
But okay, well, we were just talking about the bass. Jesus Christ, that bass line right
Yes.
there.
Oh, this is my favorite song on this album.
No shit.
Obviously.
Let's get a little
because of
Van
that?
Halen thing too.
Kurt solos on this one are my favorite solos on this album too.
This thing,
So Van Halen.
it actually reminds me of
The phaser.
It reminds me of the David Lee Roth, you know,
Oh yeah.
David, why?
David, what?
The, you know, what is it? Eneman Smile. What song
Eneman
was that?
Smile.
Yankee Rose.
Yankee Rose, yeah.
You know, in the beginning,
What?
it's like that.
What?
Remember that? He's talking to the guitar and it's like,
Ooh, she looks good.
Ooh.
yeah. And it's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it just reminds me of that. It's not nothing. Obviously, lyrically, it's not like that at all.
No,
I'm just saying,
That's
like,
good. I never would have
I just thought it sounded like
inflated
Van Halen.
David Lee Roth with this song, but
Yeah.
now I hate it.
Like something off of Family. I hate it.
Now all I hear is, my doctor says I have to take a laxative. Not in my soul. She's talking about the Yankee Bros.
Take a deep waking breath. Hope the blood arrives. Burn my eyes with the sword and pretend I'm alive. It never will appear. Strong as
All right, I played a lot of this song. What's funny is when I first heard this album, this was like one of my favorites by far. And it's interesting because I still think it's a great song, but it's not. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe it is. It's so hard to say what my favorite. I mean, there's a clear number one, but then after that, it's like I don't know. There's some like 72 Seasons. I love this song, but
Yeah,
you know,
having just only heard it, you know, just listened to it like, you know, this month.
yeah,
Right now, I'm in that phase because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is easily like if I were to go back to listen to this, like just one song, it would be this one. Absolutely. I mean, there's some solid. There is, you know, let's face it. We'll get to other songs too, but God damn it, this one was just like, fuck yeah. I mean, being an old school Metallica fan, Metallica started me on metal and all this shit, and then to give up on them after the Black Album, and then to ignore them as much as I could,
yeah.
to hear this, God damn it, it felt fucking good, and like this song was the one that just like kicked me in the teeth and was just like, yep,
Good.
yeah. You know what? I might actually buy this.
Wow, nice.
Wow.
So let me ask you a question. Did you listen to Saint Anger first or after this?
Yes. Oh no.
Or
Saint
was
Anger was
it-
first.
then there was an extra emphasis on how good this was.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm just
Whoa.
saying, like, if we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
compare
got
the two, if you're doing a versus here, 72 Seasons is
Yeah.
miles better than Saint Anger, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah.
Maybe play a little bit of the chorus.
Wake me, caught in the spell I'm dreaming. Wake me, day after day repeating.
God, his voice.
Yeah.
Wake me, sleepwalk my life away.
Yeah, it's great.
You know what's so fucking great about that what you just played is that it's the Black Album plus the albums that came after, all just mashed into a chorus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Perfectly. You know what I mean?
That's
kind of
Magnetic
a-
plus Black
King
Album.
Nothing.
Like if they just put the 90s together.
Mhm.
And
It has
and
that
2000s.
tempo, that
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. And the same driving bass kind of with with the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And him singing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and his voice is very good. You know, post Black Album type of.
But I kind of didn't realize it until I just heard that there. But yeah.
Can we? I don't have any timing on it, but I in my notes, mentioned loving Kirk's solos on this. Any idea where any of those would be?
Let's see.
Go to the middle somewhere.
What, like 60,
Generally.
60% in?
Oh, I do love this. That. Yeah, that's great. Key change. Yeah. Love this too. Ram chord. There it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, another
Sabbath.
Oh, yeah. That is one thing. Okay, so I should mention that. When I saw this in the theater, I heard all these songs. I left with a big time Sabbath feel for this album.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Sabbathy riffs on this album, in my opinion. Like there's
Big fat Sabbath riffs.
Yes,
Yeah.
big fat like just single note, that kind of stuff. Where it's not you're playing the full power chord, you're just doing the single note type stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of that.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah, big time Sabbath influence stuff on this album for sure. Yeah, and I'm not even like Joe's a bigger Sabbath fan than I am. I like them. I just don't know their material as well as Joe does. So
No, but when you hear a Sabbath riff.
for sure.
all the stuff you like is Sabbath.
I know. Trust me, I know. All right, what's next? Oh, it's Fern's track. This is the 8.5 minute long song.
It's Invisible Kid.
Yeah, Invisible Kid. Sorry, I should have said that.
There's 3 8.5-minute songs on that album.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that riff could have been cut in half.
Yeah.
Left channel mostly for the.
Got stuck where he hid, falling through the grid. Invisible kid, got a place of his own where he'll never be known.
It's like, nope. Hold on, I want to play this part.
Well, the next
love this
part is
part.
fucking awesome. Yeah, after this.
Oh, I love this part too.
This whole next section is awesome.
Yeah, that's great. That riff is great.
It's a good riff.
Oh shit, this next part's great too.
This part right here.
Yeah, that's great.
Open your mind, I'm reading right here. Open your heart, I'm reading right here. Open your mind, I'm reading right here.
Okay, that song's pretty good.
Well, there is one glaring issue with that song.
What's that?
It's a little too long, but
Well, that and that part
yeah,
at
yeah,
that
obviously.
part at 506 where he starts whining. God, I hate that part.
I'm not big on that one. Oh, what a good
Oh, that,
Hate it.
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
hate
yeah.
it. I'm like, what?
But
No.
I think the idea is that it's like a mocking thing, right?
I think
but
so. I
it's-
just hate it.
The execution is not awesome, but it's whatever. I mean,
It's so disappointing. Oh, James.
We're gonna be there too, right? Ooh!
Yeah, it's not
It doesn't bother me at all.
Really?
I'm not. Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
No.
I never picked it out as a point that really bothered me.
Yeah,
I was embarrassed to me. I'm like, James, what? You're the best vocalist and you're doing this. Why?
The vocals all over that album are
That in particular
creaky
is like,
and kind of.
yeah.
I had never listened to this album before.
Well,
I was under the impression going into it like, oh my God, this is going to be, I'm going to be watching a train wreck. And I was actually kind of not minding it. Like,
it's
Frantic,
fucking
Saint
awesome.
Anger,
Yeah, Saint Anger's awesome.
Some of these tunes were like Dirty Window. Like we got to that and
Yeah.
man, it's fucking Motorhead shit here.
Yeah.
This is the song that was like, oh my God, this is the first one that was like, wow, okay, so this is what they were talking about when everyone whined about how bad this album was.
No, I don't think it was.
It was
I think Sweet Amber
more
is the worst
overall.
song on my
Oh,
favorite.
Yeah.
God, that is horrible as well. But this was I was going through this waiting for the suckage to start, and then it did with this song.
I think.
Well, Sweet Amber is sandwiched between my two favorite songs on the album, though. So
yeah.
I think
Awesome stuff.
yeah.
I think
Feeling is the best one.
the main
me,
the main
that
issue
one.
with this album is the tuned down. It's tuned too low for Metallica,
Yeah, and the
and
drumming,
the just the
snare.
instrumental like production isn't great. I think if they just recorded it like a normal album, I think this album would be regarded much better.
So much
but I don't-
sounds like now that we're like kind of going back and forth. I mean, holy crap! This sounds like it was recorded in like a truck stop bathroom.
That's kind of the point, though. I think that was the intent, was that return to form and attempt, right, and coming back, back from the grave. I don't know. Invisible Kid to me is just such a like. You want to see me run through a wall fast? That's the song you put on.
I just saw it, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what's the next?
Yeah, the other one.
This is a great song. Yeah, I don't care. This is a great song.
Yeah. Boom.
That riff.
And who up here doesn't think of the Smallville?
Smallville?
Yeah. The Smallville episode where this was like the.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Yeah, because I watched that show never.
I didn't think you were going to be one of them.
I watched that show. I totally forgot about that, though. That it was on there. One of the only songs from this album that they'll still play live.
Yeah.
Although they haven't played it live in a while. They usually do Saint Anger or Dirty Window.
It's a crazy riff.
If I could have my wasted days back, would I use them to get back on track? Stop to warm at karma's burning, or look ahead but keep
Oh.
on turning. Do I have the strength to know how
I gotta find the live version of Kirk.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Why? What's he doing?
He tries to do backing vocals and he's not.
He's not good.
No, it's very bad, actually. I don't know if I can find it or not, but
Maybe we shouldn't do that.
if you go look up a live version of this from like
Well,
2004.
he's not really a singer.
No, but he
No,
tries
he
to be
shouldn't have
tough.
tried.
He tries to get that growl thing going, and it works sometimes for some songs. Sometimes it's
In this song, it's
This one didn't work.
sounds like
yeah.
like Grover or something.
It's not good.
And I love
no.
me some Kirk, man. He's a
That's
fucking
Oh, me
man.
too.
But that was
Oh
it
yeah, he's
was a rough.
man.
That was a rough little vocal.
That guy he never hurt anybody. Just leave him alone.
Well, we haven't really talked about Jason's departure, but that is one thing that Jason really brought to the band.
That's what I was about to say. Is
Yeah.
backing
Right.
vocals.
Backing
You
vocals
can do
live.
them,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah. Like that
He
would have
actually
been great.
harmonize.
There he is.
Well, Rob's good at backing vocals, isn't he?
He's gotten
probably,
better.
but he's better than
He
Kurt.
does more singing
but-
harmonies.
Yeah, he's good at
singing
harmonies, but not
Yeah.
like growly backing vocals like Jason did.
Yeah.
Huh.
He doesn't yell as well, I guess.
Right.
Like when they do Spit Out the Bone,
Barker.
him and James go back and forth on those verses.
Yeah, that's true.
That's another fucking masterpiece.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
yeah. That was their best song when that song came out. That was their best song in
Oh my goodness.
Like 20
That song is
years.
amazing.
Yeah.
If you, Frank, if you get a 430, then that Life is Pain, all the same, that whole thing, it's really cool. There's some good separation there with that. Those vocals are kind of.
Oh yeah.
That lyric right there is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, well, how it kind of changes a bit.
Kind of cool to get. There too.
Even the vocals, like
Yeah.
you've got like
Yeah, this
high
guitar-
harmony, low harmony.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Isn't that cool? Like just
Yeah, they should bring that back.
they should do more of this stuff.
That's genius too. I mean, lyrically, that shit is genius.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, and the way this ends.
Oh yeah. God, that is heavy.
And the way it goes to this riff. Oh. Great. And the double time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let me throw out the because let's face it, as we mentioned earlier, like I listen to country. The country twang
Okay.
was,
There is a little bit.
There is exactly, and that's the one.
Oh,
thing
you
that
feel
I
like vocally?
No, guitar, the guitar tone.
Oh, okay.
During the
During the
Like
chorus.
the clean tone.
acoustic
Or
part, yeah, exactly.
the
There's a
pre-chorus.
twang to it. There's a twang to it that is definitely yanked out of old school Willie Nelson.
Well, he loves some old school like outlaw.
Oh
country
yeah,
stuff, so.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's I mean with
He was
everything.
he was buddies with Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
Oh.
But one way that I've definitely like as soon as I heard that I'm like, yes, that's definitely James, giving a little like, touching point to that influence.
Yeah.
And I acknowledge it, but it doesn't fit right in this song. I'd say like they could have just, not done it as twangy as they
I can see that.
My lifestyle determines my death style.
I love that lyric so damn
One
much.
of the best lyrics ever.
That's a Kirk lyric, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's a Kirk lyric.
I think it's fucking
Just-
stupid.
That's one of the reasons why I love this album is because there's so many.
Who
little
said that?
lyrical- I
Any
thought
guess?
it was Kirk.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty
okay.
sure.
There's so many little moments of just lyrical brilliance that isn't always James, and
Right.
I love that.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
love that a lot. Yeah.
All right, what's next? We'll just let it play out and see what happens here.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay, Inamorata is my favorite song, but this may have my favorite musical moment on the entire album.
Oh yeah.
This is Room of Mirrors, by the way. Second to last song on.
It's the second best song on the album.
Yeah.
So good.
Play a little bit of this, and then we'll get into the
Yeah.
brilliant part in the middle. haven't really explored the lyrics from this one. Like, I'm not sure what the song's about.
I'm not entirely sure either.
That's old school Metallica right there. It's like old school thrash. All right, let me get to the, I think it's around here. All right, we'll play through the solo because it comes in at the end of the solo, I think. A little harmonized thing. I forgot how long the solo is. Good solo. Gotta get the wow. Right here.
Oh, this is the one that's a ripoff of something, right, Tim?
Yeah, it's a heathen song. The song is Goblin's Blade is the song.
It's even better when it comes back, you know.
Double bass playing just comes off that.
Is it right there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And the ending as well. Oh. Yeah.
And then the double bass here.
So good. Yeah.
So good. Song.
Yeah, he can still play drums, assholes.
We never said he couldn't play.
A lot of people said he couldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe not us.
There actually are. There's only 2 verses in that song. It's the chorus a bunch of times, but he does go do a callback to Broken, Beaten, Scarred in that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, fucking cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, and
I love it when bands do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I should dig into the lyrics on this one because I don't really, I'm sure it's more, self-reflection.
Yeah, it's remove a mirror, so you're looking at yourself, so it's probably like self-introspection and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that because, like, when I was doing the Saint Anger side, I was actually reading lyrics as I went through the songs and, really trying to kind of study. When I started with 72 Seasons, for whatever reason, I started, put the lyric thing on my other screen, and I guess you could flat out say, I didn't even think for a second to look over to see what he was saying because I was just like, hearing it, and it was, exactly, as much as there's self-introspection, there's whatever else, screaming suicide and sleepwalk my life. Definitely, you can tell what he's kind of like. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't even think for a second to really get into the lyrics because I could already just feel what the fucking song was about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? What's Eternal?
Yes. Yes!
Diamond Head.
Picks great.
Yes, some epic scrapes.
That's getting isolated.
Yeah.
He has no reason to not love this.
In domination, a sea of high speed is what you divide. Magnification,
Ramcord.
all generations, approaching thunder, awaiting the light.
Full speed or nothing.
Full speed or nothing. Maxi
Yeah, that sounds like could have been Kill 'Em All. Kill 'Em All, totally.
Very
Okay,
much so.
that song is awesome, and it's a total kill 'em all opener.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
should have been the opening
total-
track.
It's a total love song to Diamond Head.
Very much so.
Motorhead.
Very much so. That could have
That's
been like
all that song
that could have
is.
been like that could have been like Garage Days pre-revisited.
Yes. And I love it. It's so
It's the
good.
drum beat from Overkill, the Motorhead song.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
And
Yeah.
it's, the riffs are very
And
kill 'em all, hit the lights.
But the
you know,
the riffs are an A, and
Yeah.
it's total Diamond Head. He even
Right.
says "Lightning the Nations" in it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
That is we love Diamond Head, and they're not going to admit it, but that is everybody knows what that song is.
But that's them. But that's them admitting it, right?
Yeah.
So,
That's their. Yeah, that's their.
Diamond Head's
Easter egg.
paychecks.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
What's that?
Diamond Head's paychecks. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have as much money as they have.
Holy
now.
Oh no
crap.
shit! No
The
shit.
only
you're
reason
right.
they have money is because of Metallica.
Metallica
Yeah.
loves them. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true.
that's actually true.
And they did try to recover. What was it? They did.
They do Enter Sandman or something. Or
No, it was something off Kill 'Em All.
Oh, they did No Remorse.
No Remorse. Yeah,
oh,
they did a good job, but
They did.
yeah, yeah.
Well, let's face it, they did a good job, but so would I.
Attaboy.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that song's got some parts on the bass that are not that easy.
mm.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned the Overkill thing, and I just want to. It is. They totally just ripped off Overkill, the song Overkill,
Yeah, that's the jump from Overkill.
Well,
and they
What do
end
you
it, and then they come back in with the same. You know,
how did they rip off Overkill?
the song because they stopped, and then it goes back to the drum beat.
It goes right back
and
into
then-
the,
I mean, it's the
Okay.
concept. I'm not
Structurally,
saying
that's-
like the riff. I'm just saying, you know.
it's not
I think-
rip-off,
You're saying they're ripping off
inspiration.
I think.
Motorhead's song Overkill, not
Yes.
the band
Yes.
Overkill.
Yes.
No,
Oh,
yeah, the
and I
Motorhead
don't.
song,
I don't
yeah.
think they were going to rip off the band Overkill, but yeah.
No.
But
Either way,
actually, there's an interesting history there because weren't James and Bobby Gustafson friends back in the day?
Yeah.
And Bobby Gustafson actually played a White Explorer, much like James back in
Yeah,
the
he was.
Years of Decay era.
He was a big wannabe of James.
Yeah, well,
He had the black wristbands
yeah.
and the.
Yeah, that's true. Because then what was it? Elimination was.
Yeah.
A lot of people joke that it was Master of Puppets Part 2 or something like that, or some. I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah.
The solo in Lux Eterna, I guess, got a lot of shit. Like people
It
thought
did,
was
yeah.
just-
Why do you need
Or I
mine?
think I like it. I think it's
What do you guys? Where do you
Appropriate.
guys find all this shit? Like,
just online.
Social media.
why do you?
You just see stuff.
Why
social
do you
media.
dig into the
Well,
supers?
He addressed it. Kirk addressed it. That's
Yeah,
why.
he
What are
did.
you
He
talking about?
responded
What-
to it.
What's
He
wrong with the
responded to the
solo?
criticism. They just said it was boring. And he's like, and he goes, "Yeah, it is boring. I did like 2 takes. I don't give a fuck."
Good.
I'm like, yeah, you're right. The song, it's perfect for the song. It's short, it's quick, it's to the point. There's nothing wrong with it.
What was he supposed to do? Like a fucking?
It's fine. It's a Kirk
Man.
solo. It's got wah. It's a fucking Kirk solo.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I never thought about that solo
No,
more than I have right now.
play a little. Of,
Let me see if I can find it.
yeah,
It's not going to change my opinion. Yeah, it sounds like Kirk Hammett is playing his solo.
I like that little whammy bar.
It's awesome.
Cool. I think people want.
You know what? That's
More
my
than-
favorite. That is my new favorite guitar solo by Kirk Hammett ever. Because it is like
People call-
everything that he does.
It
like
is.
in like 8 measures,
Yeah, it is.
and I love it.
It sounds like it could be on Kill 'Em All. It
I
sounds
used to-
totally like a Kill 'Em All solo.
It used to be the thing that should not be. Now it's this one.
He
I
does a
think
similar
the thing
thing.
that
And
should
thing
be
should not
might be a
be the whammy bar.
Yes, he should.
That solo might be a little bit better than this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Just by a little
Scooch. All right, what's next? Oh,
bit. Oh, this song is so good.
Oh yes.
this one. So just starting out, you guys remember how they released this? It was like a TikTok thing.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was going to be on the album because it was just like
it was so simple.
that's too simple. They wouldn't put that on the album.
What do you mean?
I know.
So they released it one thing at a time where it was just they started with just Lars doing this bass drum thing and then the snare. And it was just the bass, isolated drums, and it was just him playing drums. And then the next day it was they added Rob doing the bass line, and then the next day they added Kirk.
You guys are so nerdy about Metallica.
We follow them on social media and they posted stuff. What do you want? Right?
So then they said, you guys, if you're following this, you can do what's called a duet, where you
and I actually did one, but
you basically play along.
Did you win?
to it.
Tim didn't.
there was nothing to win. They just like reposted stuff that they never reposted anything.
Okay.
So
Anyway.
you put in your interpretation of what they were doing. Like, what would you do with this kind of this riff and whatnot?
Yeah.
Were both of you pornographic movies?
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
No.
So my point is, I didn't think like this was such a simple riff that
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's just something they're doing for
They just
social media.
It was
for
just the
views.
opening riff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they did get
Just
into the they got into that part too,
They got to that, and then it cut off.
and then it cut off.
Like the first minute and a half.
Yeah.
This was after I had made a decision to block it out.
Yes.
This was released before.
Oh yeah. That's right. You had blocked out anything pre-album, so yeah, you would have missed this.
Yeah.
This song is so good. When it gets to the Temptation part,
Yeah, I love that.
and that. Oh. It's almost ghostish.
Yeah, it is. Good call. And this riff, it's very low.
That
This,
And then the heavy riff reminds you of I Had to Get Older.
Yeah.
Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun.
That's like almost Outlaw Tornish.
Yeah. It's so awesome.
Hi-hat.
He loves it.
He's like, I can't stop. You gotta do something. Have you heard this live yet?
Yeah, it's so good.
Played it on one of the concerts.
He's got to be like,
Well, the whole
gotta be like a
crowd's singing.
thing, right?
Everyone's singing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Because on Chris Jericho's podcast, we were talking about the album. This was like a big thing.
Yeah.
The Temptations got to be like a chant, like a fucking
Oh, yeah.
huge.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if that's a callback to, we talked, speaking of Saint Anger, there was a whole thing with the Presidio where they had that song Temptation.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if he brought that back for that.
I think so.
Temptation, which was the song that Lars's dad said, I think you should delete that.
Yeah, delete. Something about the echo chamber.
Yeah.
All right.
If you were,
If I were to be...
if I were your advisor, I would say delete that.
I remember when I saw this song pop up on my this the new Metallica song, and I was like, no, like
Right, yeah.
I'm waiting.
No
I
spoilers.
was like that song title is stupid. And then when I listened to the whole thing, I was like, whew, like fuck,
Yeah.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect. Like
Yeah.
I love the chorus. Yeah.
they knew what they were doing.
And the drums in the verse are basically just fuel. The drums are
really?
fuel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's cool he's doing something different there.
Yeah. It's probably the third best song on the album.
But that riff behind the chorus, where it says, wow, 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 he's just sliding down. Fuck. Like, fuck, yes. You know?
Yeah.
And then there's one time where he says that line and he screams and cracks a little.
Oh, I think it's the last one. Yeah, I think it's the last one.
I jizz a little in my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And I love, the end of this song with the bass.
And the guitar. Wow, 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 wow.
Well, the bass here, that thing that he does on the
He just
awesome.
all he's doing is octaves.
I know, but it's great.
Four octaves. I know. That's what Cliff would have done.
Drunk Joe is good Joe, I guess.
How about Drunk Keith?
It's not the same.
Here it comes. Shh.
There it is. That's my favorite ending on the album by far. I love that. That's so great.
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay. What we got next? Come on, Saint Anger. Something Saint Anger.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Odds are.
No. What the fuck? Saving all this for
I
last.
love this song. This might be my favorite song on the album.
That's a great
Good
song.
one.
I love it.
I think it's my third favorite.
Yeah, probably for me too.
Yeah. Opening with bass again, by the way.
Yeah.
Pick. Yep.
Hi-hat.
Hey, we've talked about Overkill before. I don't know why. Every time I hear that, da, 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 I think of Deny the Cross. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Deny the Cross. Deny the Cross. I don't know. It's just like... Anyway.
I love yeah.
What are you going to say?
I was gonna say I love the way the lyrics come in, like before, like this really genius the way like it kind of comes into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That riff. That's a Kirk riff, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's some old school thrash right there.
Yep.
It's a very deathmatic.
Yes, it is Death Magnetic.
What's the opener?
Sorry.
That was just your
That
life.
was just your life.
Yeah, it's very that was just right.
What's the leg of lamb here, Tim?
Rack of lamb.
Rack of lamb. Rack of lamb.
Feeding on the
Right there.
Feeding on the rack of lamb. Should this song have been called Wrath of Man?
No, I like 72 Seasons. I like it more. You know, 72 Seasons is more unique.
Yeah.
It's kind of the hidden lyric in there. It's like the Death Magnetic. It's, you know, it's not.
Yeah.
You know,
Death Magnetic, pulling close to steel.
exactly. Although that song was called My Apocalypse. But anyway.
My Apocalypse. Yeah.
Feeding on the rack of lamb.
But I love the way it comes in.
Yeah.
Like it's anticipated.
I love it with mint jelly. You gotta,
Rack of lamb.
man, really add some flavor to
Rack of- I can't want to hear that. Fuck.
I know. Sorry.
That's ruined forever.
it. The plan worked, guys.
Can't
We
undo
did
it.
And then you can think of Brian Regan talking about Leg of Lamb, but that's a whole nother.
Yeah.
This part is weird because the riff, you gotta listen to the rhythm riff on here. It's just the way it keeps going during the solo. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, it goes dun 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 dun. It keeps doing that if you listen closely, and it's kind of a weird. I can never get the timing right when I'm trying to like play along to it in my head.
I know, I get it wrong every time.
But when the solo comes in, listen to the background guitar riff. Because it keeps doing that, but it just keeps going. It's like a constant riff, but you got the cool vocal harmony there. Still doing it. I don't know. Maybe it's not weird to everybody else, but it's just
that's weird.
Yeah.
No, I think it's actually really cool, but it doesn't seem weird to me though in terms of like catching where it's like how it's phrasing.
Okay. Anything else on this one before we have some Saint Anger songs, man. Jeez, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. But that was the title track happens to be my favorite track on the album. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like them.
Went from one title track to the other title track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right here, take your left headphone off. It's super weird.
It's all drum.
And then it's just... That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's a guitar there.
And now it's both.
I should say now, I've been holding back. This song has, I think, my favorite Metallica lyric ever.
Which one?
Which is,
"I'm madly in anger with you."
Yeah, that's pretty brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
That's one of my most favorite things ever.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know if I think that's a James lyric. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Whoever.
Yeah, that's great.
It's not Steve Stoops.
Madly in anger with the world tour.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm madly in anger with you. I'm madly in anger with you. I'm madly in anger with you.
Should get to this part too. You flush it out.
Yes.
Are we pooping? Flushing should not be involved in like a metal song.
I think it's therapy talk, like rehab talk.
Yeah. That's another Kirk backing vocal thing too. Like.
Flush it out. Flush it out.
Wait, but how weird is it where the riff comes in versus like the drum? Like I've never been able to like kind of figure that out. You know what I mean?
Which part?
The flush it out thing?
No, just in the beginning of the song, like it's like
Oh yeah. Oh, the way the drums come in.
and the
at
drums come
beginning,
in where it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like a dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Does it matter?
It just kind of starts.
Well, and they gotta meet up somewhere, so it's like,
Yeah,
He can start anywhere he wants, though.
yeah. Pretty much.
but I just like to know where the riff is.
Oh,
don't know if
I
don't-
almost feel like
it's a
it's
weird-
like a 1, 2, 3. It's almost
Exactly.
Yeah,
weird
it
count.
feels like
it
It's a little
is
bit of a
weird.
Yeah, that's a weird.
It's fucking weird.
It's very Metallica. It's very Lars James.
Yeah, that's not a like a. We're coming on the 4. They just come in one of
It's like we're coming
It's
on.
a-
We're
we've
coming
done
on
this
the
for
2.5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The and of 2, guys. It's
Yes.
the and of 2.
Right.
Yeah. They wouldn't know that either if you
No,
told
they
them that. They'd be like,
No,
what?
no.
Is that thing we do? I don't know.
Yeah, there's no way.
What is that crazy? If you go to 606 in the song, what is that weird? It's at the end of the Set It Free. It does that weird like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What
It's
is
like
that?
feedback or something? I don't know.
Set my anger free. Set it free.
What is that?
I don't know.
What is what?
You don't hear
That
that?
weird
It's like a weird.
scream.
It's almost like a high pitched scream type.
So it's not. So it's not a guitar wail of some kind, like
Maybe.
Or
It
Maybe.
could be.
drill.
filter,
Or
filter
drill.
guitar or something.
Anger free. Set it free.
What is
It's like a child screaming, is what it sounds like.
I don't
so
hear it.
weird?
You don't hear it?
Mm.
Maybe.
I guess it's not. I guess it's not Hetfield.
I don't know.
Probably Kirk.
No, that would be. This is more. It's Dave Mustaine.
Yeah.
That's how I answer.
He showed up.
Staying again.
Yeah.
Staying strikes again.
I should have
Mustaine's,
known.
Mustaine's getting all the strays. He always does
I
that.
should have known.
Yeah.
And he's not
This song
credited.
was,
There's no credit for him on this album, so that's typical.
well,
To those bastards.
yeah, they would never credit him
No.
for anything. Never credit me for anything. Tell it to Reader's Digest.
Down to your level.
Psychotron.
The war inside my head.
But
I'll be dead.
If your soul better belong to Jesus, because your ass belong to me.
Belongs to me.
probiotic and organic.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else on this song? St. Anger?
Probiotic and organic. They cut it up live a little bit. Remember that? It was shortened.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, what about the like? Let's face it. I thought the song ended, and then it, the second kind of part of the song.
Oh, it comes in again. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, oh, so this must be some kind of monster.
Mm.
It's not some kind of monster. It was just like,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
yeah, exactly. I wish I.
Regrets, I hit the lights on these dark sets. I need a voice to let myself,
Yeah, I don't remember what it is.
myself go
I know what you're talking about. That.
And that's a Damage Incorporated reference.
Yeah,
too.
we should
Yeah,
probably
Yes, it is.
mention that.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Yeah.
it's a callback.
I hit the lights too. I fuck it all.
Hit
no
the lights
regrets.
on these dark
I hit
sets.
the lights. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Where would the solo have gone in that song? I wonder.
I don't know. That's tough.
I didn't do the research enough to know where like the exact moment would be, but
Maybe.
You should have,
Wait.
Tim.
Is there a
You
solo?
failed.
No, he's saying where would it have gone if there is a solo?
Oh.
If there was a solo.
yeah.
Because Kirk did try to like throw in solos live on some of these songs,
Maybe.
but I don't think he did on this one.
No, maybe after the Set It Free part would be a good spot for a solo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
Yeah,
done that live,
actually, it's a
actually.
good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. He may have done that live now.
He
I
might
think
have done
about it.
something like that live, yeah.
Like a little just,
Little
2-measure
Kirk
little
thingy.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah. Some wah.
hmm for sure. All right, we're gonna get more Saint Anger. Let's see.
Maybe. Hey.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, we started this one, but Tim. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the one that's.
My world.
Yeah. This is my world.
Motherfuckers got
mean, that's therapy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
almost the definition of therapy.
Very, very much so.
On the
Very much
nose.
so. Yeah.
Cheer up, boy, 'cause we move on soon. Heavy fog got me lost inside. I'm gonna sit right back, enjoy this ride. It's my world, you can't have it. It's my world, it's my world. It's my world, you can't have it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think this was one of my favorites when it came out, but now looking back, I'm like, that one's all right. It's not one that really sticks out for me. No.
I like the chorus. I like when he hits the hi hat and goes, sucker.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what I hate. Is
Really?
I mean, it's to me. This is like the song is like a bit selfish. It's my world. Yeah, it's like the anthem for Proud Boys or something.
Oh, God,
yeah,
don't say that.
sucker. Yeah, that's right, man. Oh, I mean, no, it's be inclusive.
Nah, this is just him looking at himself and getting,
Well,
therapy.
again, yeah, exactly. Thinking contextually for what's going on with the entire album, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's just him dealing with his shit.
Sucker. I like that. I'm out my head. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was a really cool not
Da da da. And then the double bass part.
Yeah. Not only did I not. Well, only. What is it?
Not
I don't
only
know
do
the
I not know the
answer.
answer, I don't even know what the question is.
I love the vocals on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Only do I not know the answer. I don't even know what the question is.
Drums
Love
there.
the vocals there.
Know the answer. I don't even know what the question is.
Damn.
That's the best part of that song.
It's awesome.
By
Awesome.
far.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing with this song is like there's really good parts, but for me as a whole, like the song isn't one of the standouts for me. It's almost like what is that song on Hardwired? It's got a really fucking cool riff. It's like third or fourth song on the second side. God, what's the
Man Unkind or
yes?
Or no, it's
no.
Is it Man Unkind or no? It's Am I
uh,
Savage?
Yeah, Am I Savage?
Am I Savage?
It got that fucking awesome riff in that song, but that song as a whole, it's like not great. But that riff in that song is amazing. With that harmonic in there. Oh my God, so good.
It's awesome. Yeah.
And James said that's his favorite riff on that album too. So anyway, different album for a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys have anything else on My World? There's not much more to talk
The part
about.
where God, it feels like it only rains on me. I kind of like that part.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's the next part.
Yeah, it is actually.
God, it feels like it only rains on me. God, it feels like it only
He's ripping off garbage.
Yeah.
He's only happy when it rains.
feels like it only rains on me.
That's good. What were you gonna say?
I think no, my sentiments are exactly like yours, Eric. It's a cool song, but not a stand up. But there's some great parts.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Oh. Crown of Barbed Wire.
This is a great part.
Joe, you said this was one of your favorites. Is that right?
Yeah, fuck yes.
That's ram chords like crazy.
Yeah.
Is that an unpopular opinion?
No, it's awesome.
Okay.
I like it.
It's not one of the standouts for me, but
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I like the song. I just, if I was ranking these, it would probably be near the bottom.
That part reminds me of End of the Line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just love it's driving like It's just
It's got a good groove for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. I do love. I mean, the chorus is great.
Yeah, it's really good chorus.
Yeah, that's great.
It's more savage.
That's a bend in the riff.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for that shit. God. Especially when the bass guitar follows it and the bends too. Like,
That part where it goes, dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
oh
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, there's a breakdown here. Oh my god.
Yeah, that riff. Now, what does Lars do?
Just stop playing.
I'm still here, guys. Obviously.
Obviously.
But then he wisely just goes to boom bash.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Bash. So
The bass
give him
is so
credit.
prominent there too. Yeah, the bass on that part is like so prominent. Like, bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum. It's-
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
this part.
Oh, this is a
I
great
like him.
song, too.
Do you
I
hear
like
the
it. I
snare
like it.
rattling?
Yeah,
And you're right, the right.
yeah, yeah.
Actually,
what that
both
is?
channels.
I don't know.
The
Yeah.
snare's
Yes.
rattling, yeah. Yeah, that's a snare. That's the little, the actual snare.
ball bearings or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a great riff.
Yeah.
So heavy.
Fucking heavy.
This has got that weird. This thing.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's all like broken sounding and
Yeah.
a little hi hat.
Is that only left channel also?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Which I guess I'm not sure who's in who. Like who was. I'm thinking Jane just left.
See, this is another example where it's like, okay, this intro is too long.
Yeah, this should have
Yeah.
been done now.
You could have gone to the vocal at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
You know, you're
It should go to
almost
the
2
next
minutes
riff.
in. Yeah.
Actually,
There is some.
I was gonna say at 2 minutes, that riff they almost took note for note in the end of the line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just play that riff for 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that riff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that da 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 da.
Mhm.
It's
So I think the one interesting thing about the Saint Anger album as a whole, I feel like those thrash parts where it goes into the double time,
Mhm.
I like them, but I kind of teeter back and forth between liking them and thinking it was kind of an overused thing throughout the album.
Well, especially on this
It's
song.
weird.
yeah.
What do you mean?
Because it's like,
Yeah.
it should be
How
just
so?
heavy.
Yeah, there's no reason to have that thrash beat there.
Yeah. It's just a heavy, it's
And-
like,
and-
it's like Thing That Should Not Be, or, you know, one of the other songs.
Yeah.
It's just, songs that's just like,
Yeah,
just stick with the
just
heavy
let it
fucking
yeah,
groove.
Let
And
it
you don't
breathe.
need to do
yeah.
the double time thing there.
It feels like throughout the album they added it in a bunch of spots where it's fine, but maybe it could have laid back without it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I
just
agree.
an
This is
observation yet.
Well,
This is probably the biggest
lyrically,
example of
lyrically, this song is it's interesting. Like he keeps going with that. This is
Mhm.
refrain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
Yep,
Like-
yep.
it's
Like, is that
Frankenstein.
overdone? Like, is I don't know.
A little.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, and I know that they were saying that it was kind of like the Frankensteinish kind of thing because of the
Yeah.
different parts that they're going through. Right?
Right.
He's pretty clever. But
But that's like the whole like every verse is
every
this
verse
is the.
this is or these are these are
Yeah. But the song's too long, so
I don't understand the "We the People" thing.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know what
is that doing there.
That kind of is shoehorned in, right?
Shoehorned in. It feels like it.
Yeah, I don't get that either. There's no
because I mean Metallica has a storied history of using sort of like known phrases for literally everything, and that I felt like was another Metallica moment to do that, but it just didn't. I didn't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit the theme of the song.
I did read. This is a quote from a kind of a guy's thing. It's just the repeated question: "We the people, are we the people?" In the pre-chorus suggests a sense of communal responsibility for these flaws, rather than being the solitary monsters they feel themselves to be. The speaker is questioning whether their flaws and failings are shared by all of humanity. Ultimately, the song speaks to a sense of struggle and acceptance in the face of one's own inner demons. And I thought that...
I mean, that fits the theme of the album.
Yeah.
For sure.
That makes
sense. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. It's just that when you hear "We the People," you don't think of something like that.
We think of the Constitution.
Constitution. It's like
you can't help it. You're not think that.
Yeah. I mean, it's
impossible.
What Keith just said, I never would have put that together without someone explaining it to me. So.
No way.
You know, hey, I try and research this shit, so I
appreciate it.
It was just like,
good.
You know what? That because I did the exact same thing. Like I hear "We the People" and I'm like, okay, another Proud Boys song. But, you know, it's like,
this is not a Proud Boy album.
The Proud Boys didn't exist. The Proud Boys did not exist.
No, they did.
I mean, the only song that would apply to that would be "Don't Tread on Me."
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But, you know,
unfortunately,
well, I mean, exactly. The Proud Boys didn't exist back in 1990, whatever. One way or another. When I ran into this, I'm just like, you know what? That makes sense. That's probably a good analyzation of, what they're really trying to say instead of how people are going to interpret it because of the simplicity of the, the common usage of the phrase.
I do like this part of the song.
Probably what I was about to say. Yes, that's awesome. Ominous, I'm in us.
Yeah, while "We the People" does not work, ominous, I'm in us.
Ominous,
awesome.
That's
great.
Which is saying almost the same thing, right? Like all of us. Isn't that what it's saying?
Yeah, it is kind of a similar. Yeah.
And I love that part.
Yeah, I love that.
So cool. Ominous, I'm in us.
This is almost again like My World, where it's like there's so many great parts, and it's a good song.
Yeah,
like, it is one of my, more,
it's
one of the better songs of the album.
It's a top track. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Is it? What is it? Is he saying ominous? I thought it was ominous hiatus or something like that.
No, it's ominous. I'm in us.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is. It's brilliant. It's one of those misheard lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. What is it?
The cat box.
It's ominous. I'm in us.
It's like a play on words kind of thing.
Yeah. Ominous.
Like I am in.
I am Negan.
Yeah. I love the left right there too.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I do love how the chorus comes back in here. This is great.
Yeah.
Why?
In fact,
Are we the people?
if you just had that one "Are We the People" in the whole song, that would have been fine.
Actually, yeah.
Like, cut out all the other "We the People," "Are We the People," those parts, and just have that. It would have been great.
Yeah, and take out those weird parts with the thrash beat.
Yeah, I do feel like it kind of loses steam a little bit when it gets to that, where it just stops and it's like the double bass and "Are We the People," that whole thing.
Yeah.
It kind of loses me a little bit on that part.
Well, it goes on for a long time.
Yeah,
it really does.
So.
Yeah, okay,
exactly.
Let's go.
Right, I know. This is what, 8:26, the song. So
the song should have been 5 minutes long.
I know. Yeah. All right, what's next? Oh, I love this song.
Yeah.
This is just fucking to the point, thrash metal. Great riff. love that. I love how it comes in kind of off time here when the verse comes in.
Yeah.
Tear it down, strip the layers
That's weird.
Yeah. It's like
looks, cover up the past, white heat, white light, super white bones.
it's almost like Struggle Within a little bit. How it kind of goes a
Yeah.
little bit off, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah, it's good though. I love the game too.
Purify, can't you help me? Purify, won't you help me? Purify, you and I. Purify, you and I. Purify, can't you help me? Purify, won't you help me? You and I. Purify, you and I. Purify.
This is one that like wasn't one of my favorites when it first came out, and I've grown to really love it actually over time.
Yeah.
Like it has.
Yeah.
It's kind of I've come back
Yeah.
to it. I like the song a lot now. Actually,
Yeah.
No, Keith says no.
now
What?
Keith? No.
This
He
song
says
is.
no.
Oh my god, this song's awesome.
What? What'd
No?
you say? We can't hear you.
I just no.
Really?
This one, like when I was going through this album, it's just like
Really?
it lasted a while for me, and then it started
5 minutes.
sucking. And
What?
like Sweet Amber sucks, Purified sucks.
I love the here. We'll play this part too.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Double bass there too.
Yeah.
Ain't dancing with your skeletons. I ain't dancing with what might have been. No.
No.
Yeah. Get it, Lars.
Kind of sloppy, but probably on purpose.
That's okay.
Yeah. That riff is very Invisible Kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is like that. I love that though.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's badass.
I
That
love
part there
song.
too, where he goes, where he's.
Yeah. Ah, here we go.
There we go.
All right. This is one of my favorite Metallica songs, period. And this is, you talk about the lyrics. Joe was saying we should talk about Napster. Well, this is
What's
a
that?
direct. You were saying we should talk about Napster. This is a direct response from Lars about
Oh,
the
yeah?
Napster thing. Yeah. All the shots I take, I spit back at you. All the shit you
Ah,
think
I didn't
comes
know
back
that.
to haunt you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait. Okay, good. Keith's back. Good.
This riff. God, so great.
Yeah.
So,
Hi-hat.
Keith, you were saying
Yeah.
the twang from the guitar. Well, I get a country twang from the "Shoot Me Again, I Ain't Dead Yet" stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like "Shoot Me Again, I Ain't Dead Yet."
I ain't there yet.
Well, I mean, like his vocal phrasing there. Yes, he's
Channeling some country music for sure.
I mean, well, he's just kind of using more of a southern accent. Than,
Well, yeah, but isn't that what country music is?
so much country comes from Canada, dude. Shania Twain.
Come on, shoot me again. I ain't dead yet.
I love this. Oh,
I said, shoot me again. I ain't dead yet. Come on, shoot me again. I ain't
Splash cymbal.
yeah.
Come on, shoot me again. Shoot me again. Shoot me again. Shoot me again. Come on,
The build-up is so fucking good.
shoot me again. Shoot me again.
That riff right there,
Yeah.
it's kind of System of a Downish.
Yeah, it's true.
It's what?
System of a Down, kind of has that weird, like bouncy new metal thing.
All right, I've played 2 minutes of this song.
Well,
Nice.
go to 513 and listen to the right channel.
Okie dokie.
It's weird.
Okay, sure. Okay, sure.
Yeah, just the right.
Oh yeah, that little echo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then John.
It's the West.
I love the drum beat there. It's so stupid, but it's great.
It's great. That's also System of Downish.
It's just that's all he's doing. It's great.
Yeah. I love that John.
Oh, so good. That line, fucking
That's
love
great.
that. No compromise. My heart won't pump the other way. It's fantastic. Oh, the song just keeps getting better.
It's fucking awesome.
Yes.
I mean, the snare drum sounds atrocious, but it's still awesome.
It doesn't bother me.
To me, it fits.
Yeah.
It sounds
That part
different.
you can't really tell.
Yeah, it sounds different though. Like there, it's fine.
Oh man. The way it ends goes back to the pick scrape. That's great.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. To me, that's a classic Metallica song, in my opinion.
That's definitely awesome.
Oh,
My favorite track.
ever play that song?
oh my god.
Yeah. We haven't gotten to my favorite on Seeing Angry yet, though.
No, we have not. Mine either.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably mine too then.
Yeah, it's probably unanimous at this point.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can play it now.
Yep.
This is it.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh!
So good.
Video was really cool for this, too.
Yeah.
Is it Keith's too?
Which song is this?
Unnamed feeling.
Name feel.
Nope. Dirty Windows.
Dirty Window.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't played that yet, have we? Nope.
No.
Correct.
Unnamed Feeling, the title is a callback to Freight into Sanity.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's this hostage of this unnamed feeling.
That's cool.
Yeah. Very Slipknotty.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Been here before, I couldn't say I liked it. When do I start writing all this down? Just let me plug
I gotta get to like the chorus or something. I can't keep playing the whole freaking song.
Yeah, like
That's the problem with these songs that I love. I just want to play the whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
342. There's also a lot of left to right stuff at 342.
Oh, 342 you said?
Yeah.
I'll just go there. Let's see what. I'm sure it gets back to the chorus.
It's just the chorus, but
Yeah.
The unnamed feeling
yeah, like
hits me this way, and I wait for this terrain to roll.
You can really hear the vocal harmonies on headphones
Yeah.
better than.
Unnamed feeling.
but they're in
It takes
There's different vocals in each channel.
It takes me
That's at least 3, I think 4 actually that I can hear.
unnamed feeling. It comes alive. Yeah.
So cool.
Unnamed feeling takes me away. Yeah, it takes me away.
I gotta play the Get the Fuck Out, right?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I just wanna get the fuck away from me. I rage, I glaze, I hurt, I hate it all. Why me? I cannot sleep with a head like this. I wanna cry, I wanna scream. I rage, I glaze, I hurt, I hate. I wanna hate it all away.
You get to that, back to that bit here before, and you get that double bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Some.
That is very Slipknot-y. I never really put that together, but yeah.
Yeah, very Slipknot. But it's the double bass from 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
What a song.
Great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that song just. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
I think Joe's like, can we just end this podcast? You're like so much pain. I'm just watching you with the corner of my eye going, God, I don't.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, probably.
I'm good. I'm just writhing in pain. That was all good.
But it's a good song. We're good.
It's like all right. Oh yeah. Kind of forgot about this one. Great
Yeah,
song.
we're good.
Yeah, You Must Burn. Track 4, 5. 1, 2,
Is it that early?
5. Yeah. Track 5.
Is this what? Well, there's 2 albums. There's 2 songs on this album that have punctuation.
Oh.
This one has exclamation. Right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Too Far Gone.
And Too Far Gone has a
Too far gone.
Yes.
Right.
I love
good call.
punctuation.
I love a good
Is this song-
punctuation.
That's how we speak it. That's how we speak in Tucson.
This should have been track 3.
Yeah. It's got the
It's like
heavy,
the
the heavy, slow.
Well, the biggest thing about this tune, and I mean, it's a slow groove.
yeah.
Yeah.
And let's face it, it's the exact opposite of thrash, but god damn it, is this song fucking solid, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I love this song.
His vocals, again, the vocals.
Yeah. Smile as it burns to the ground. Awesome lyric. There's a musical part in here.
Yeah, I know.
Solo.
That weird, like,
So let's find it. Hold on.
it's so cool.
I think it's after the solo.
Did that drum fill? I knew he was gonna do that drum fill, but I heard this. I knew it.
Here it is.
Yeah, this. Oh,
That bass. Wow.
it's like great. Alice in Chains.
Fucking
I love that.
It's got like a filter on it.
yeah.
Smile as it burns to the ground.
Great.
The perfect don't want you around. Question yourself, you may learn.
It's in my top 5 on the album for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's very, thing that should not be,
Yeah.
that kind of feel.
The
like kind of
heavy.
groove. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. That's why I think it should be track 3. Just feels like a track 3.
Yeah, I agree. Feels like a
It's like a sad but true-ish kind of feel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely got the sad but true groove for sure. It's almost like that riff is almost very sad but true-y. Like,
Yeah.
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 So.
Is that song about cancel culture?
What?
Don't know. Maybe.
That's kind of what I interpreted from it, was like the whole idea of like burning books and like stuff like that. Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of the
Yeah,
vibe.
witch hunting kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, that
question
that makes
yourself,
sense
you
to
may
me.
learn,
It could be.
No.
Not the.
Not necessarily on it.
Why don't you ask him?
Yeah,
Let's call him up.
I'm just in general, like the idea of just, let's
Wasn't
burn
it Chris
these
that
books
said we
instead
should
of-
have call a Lars, or was that call a Nico?
Yeah.
I think it was Chris
They
that
call-
was like, call Lars or something. Call a friend.
Call the Lars button. Call Lars button.
Phone a friend. Phone a Lars.
He wouldn't give you a straight answer about that.
Only it
anyway.
was that easy.
Obviously.
Obviously. All right, what do we got? Oh, here we go. This is Keith's favorite.
Yeah.
Sweet Amber.
Oh boy.
This is Sweet Amber. This is my least favorite song on the album.
There's a
I don't
weird thing in
mind
this
it, but I'm
song.
not crazy about it. Yeah.
This one does not stick out to me.
No. I just don't like the ooh, sweet Amber. How sweet are you? How sweet does it get?
Sweet as agave instead of sugar.
Cool riff though.
It's a cool riff. I'm not like, and even the lyrics, the vocal,
I think you can hear a click track on the right channel here.
yeah, that was kind
If
of
you
weird.
back it up,
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
just back it up to where.
It's like nothing in the right channel right now.
Here.
Oh, there it is.
And the drums came in.
I don't know. I don't know that it's a click track if it's just a a rim tap.
I don't know what it is.
Why would they leave that in though?
yeah, I
That's,
don't
I guess
know.
it's just because it's the whole raw
It's-
thing. Like,
That's
I
the
would
album,
say
yeah.
somebody wanted it in there, or it would have ended up there.
yeah.
It's just probably a rim tap. Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, just this song. Even the vocal melody during the verses, I'm not a fan of. Like, watch your back so you won't stab mine. I'm not like, it's like nanny nanny boo boo type stuff.
It is, yeah. It is kind of nanny boo
The
boo.
phrasing's a little.
Yeah.
Wash your back so you won't stab mine. Get in bed with your own kind. Live your life so you don't see mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this song now. Thanks, Eric. Ugh. You're right.
And then the ooh, sweet Amber.
How sweet are you?
What the fuck is this amber anyway?
I always thought Sweet Amber was beer.
Is she
But I
the
think
color
it's
of
the
it?
lyrics.
I think she's the color of it. Energy.
Different band.
All right.
That'd be a weird mashup.
Yeah. Oh.
Remember this in the movie where
Sweet
this came
Amber.
from?
Huh?
The lyrics in this song came from, remember in Some Kind of Monster, they were doing that stupid radio promo?
Oh,
And James
yeah.
is like, he's like, you guys have to do this thing. And James is like, we don't want to. And he's like, well, then they'll fuck you on the promos if you don't do it. And he's like, they would do that? And he's like, yes, James, they would do that.
It's just stab your back so you won't, wash your back so you won't stab mine. That's one of the
Yeah.
kind of born from
Right,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use what
Yeah.
to get mine. Yeah.
They did that stupid cheesy promo thing. And they're like, oh,
Yeah.
God. And he's like, this is Lars from Metallica, and I'm here to stick it $1 up your ass. $1 up your ass. James like $1 at a time.
But then make the song that riff the whole time?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, but I don't know this song.
There was a bass thing at 353. I actually took note of a bass thing of all things, but 353 there's a little bass thing that Mr. Bob Rock does.
Let's see. I never noticed that before.
Yeah.
Sliding up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't notice it either until headphones. It's like, oh, listen to that.
I can do that. So
I'm sure. Well, it's Bob Rock. He's, you know.
Yeah, it's not like the greatest bass player in the world.
No.
Yeah.
He's the greatest. He's the greatest Canadian bass player.
Geddy Lee, motherfucker.
What the fuck is that?
All right, I think we only have 2 left. If I'm doing my math
right.
correct here.
Dirty Window and
Too Far Gone, I believe. The only
yeah, I think you're right.
That's Too Far Gone.
It's good.
Remorse.
Yeah. This song grew on me a lot too.
This riff is so much more complicated though than No More Remorse.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is like a throwback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the
great.
same.
Cool ball.
It starts the same exact way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was turned off a little bit because of that at first, but then the song kind of grew on me. And there's that really cool harmonizing guitar part in this song. It's so good.
I love that too.
Oh yeah.
I with the snare. It's awesome.
There's a part in the second verse that I love. I don't know why I love it so much, but when he says, "Don't want to feel this saw."
Yeah, it's so weird.
I don't know why.
I like it.
I gotta find that harmonizing guitar part. It's so good. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, that's great.
Reminds me off something off of Blue.
It's very new wave of British heavy metal.
But it's like ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh,
That's Outlaw Torn.
Outlaw Torn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play this live, and it's great. It's really good live. I don't know if you guys have
Awesome.
seen it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, Dirty Window should be next.
There it is.
There you go.
How did you know that?
Metallica.
Yeah. So cheesy.
That's what they do live.
Yeah.
What?
They used to, not anymore.
They used
but
to on the Saint Anger tour. They did that. Here we go.
It was so cheesy.
Metallica.
Oh, no.
Boo. Cringe. Ow.
Very cringy.
I heard him booing.
Cringe, baby, yeah. Ooh.
We saved Keith's favorite for last.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That is very Motorheady.
Yeah.
I see my reflection in the window. It looks different, so different than what you see. Projecting judgment on the world. This house is clean, Bill. This house is clean.
I have.
Am I who I think I am? Am I who I think I am?
highlights from this piece, or just the whole song?
Yeah, you know, my notes are sounds like Motorhead. My favorite, you know.
Is this part?
It does not sound like Motorhead.
That part, no.
No, not this part. The main riff, though.
Well, we got through them all, I think.
Wow.
All of them.
Oh,
Wow.
that should be the name
Go
of this album.
team! Yeah.
This should be the name of this episode. Metallica threw them all.
Yes,
Yeah, got through them all.
we did. So how do we want to do this grade wise? So I don't know. Yeah, you've been on here since we've done grades. Like
I have. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about grades.
I haven't written down my grade for this yet either. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this on the fly.
I mean,
Remind me how it works again, because it's.
It's just A through F grade. Like
yeah,
Got
you can do
letter
A minus, you can do A plus, you can do
Yeah, and I
you can
remember
F minus if you want to. If you think it's
Just remember that Metallica's
Hell, you can even be
College-
fifth.
Metallica's collegiate career is writing on your decision. So
well, shall we do which one do we want to do first?
Let's do Saint Anger first.
Saint Anger.
All right.
Who's starting? I don't have a grade yet. I got to think about this.
I don't either. I mean, I think it's.
It feels like a C plus.
I was gonna say C.
I think C plus.
Yes,
It's in that range because this is where we always talk about this. But like, if you're taking this, are you looking at this with their whole discography, or are you looking at this as an album by itself?
Just as an album.
But you can't separate when.
I know it's tough to do that.
Yeah,
You can't say.
I think I'd have
this is
different
the band
grades.
that wrote.
I mean,
Yeah,
The one thing, as a guy who had never ever listened to this album before,
Yeah, I'm very curious to get your.
I was shocked by how many good tunes were actually on it.
Mhm.
So it was like, okay, why does this album get so much shit on? And you know, as I'm listening to track 2 and 3, it's like, wow, why do the drums sound horrible? You know, I mean, like that. If they had just not if Bob Rock did not fuck up, you know, how
I
he
wouldn't
recorded-
blame Bob Rock. I'd blame Metallica.
It's
It was their
Lars.
idea.
It's probably Lars.
Yeah, it was Lars mostly.
Yeah. Mhm.
But you know,
Fuck you,
one way or
Lars.
another, this album is definitely better than a lot better than I was expecting. So, I mean, but still, it's still not. I mean, it ain't an Injustice for All. It ain't.
No.
fucking
Of course
above
not,
that.
yeah.
You know,
The crown jewel.
Right.
It's got some good tracks on it, but it's it ain't anywhere close to an A.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think C plus is probably where I am too. Around
I'm gonna say C minus because the drums just the snare just sounds the worst. I mean, I listen to punk rock. All right, I love the worst recordings ever, and the snare sound on this sounds worse than all of the garbage basement recordings that I love to listen to.
It should be noted that if you bought the CD, it came with a DVD.
Yep,
of them playing this whole album in the rehearsal studio.
The rehearsal
with a regular drum kit. Like there's no weird snare. It's all the songs with basically a regular drum kit. They're live, so it's a little bit different. But if you're looking for a more traditional sound, then maybe check out the DVD version,
which will likely also be on YouTube.
It is because I put it out there
is,
in HD. Actually, I remastered it in HD.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
They didn't even pay you.
No.
All right, so we got C plus, C minus. Who's next?
I think Tim said C plus also, didn't you?
That's a C plus, yeah.
All right.
And Joe said C, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Fern, that leaves you. You're gonna give it an A.
B
What's that?
plus.
B plus.
B plus.
Oh, wow.
I mean, for my very own reasons, I think again, I really, as a diehard fan, I was really kind of emotionally. It's weird. I was in an emotionally weird place in my life, And then Metallica to me had always been such a staple. So I really took like what was going on with them, like I guess to heart and almost like personally in a way. And the weird thing about Saint Anger, once it came out, it was like, wow, this is cool. It's almost like they woke up from an apocalypse. They came up from underground and everything around them is in ruins, but the sun is shining. So what's next?
Yeah.
That's kind of the feeling I got from listening to the album and then listening to them song by song. And then once I got to see some kind of monster and the background on it all, it really just kind of tied it together. And to me, surprisingly, there are a few more standout songs than some other albums before and since.
Really?
For me, that's, I'm not saying that this is everybody should think this, and also contextually contextually within the amongst the rest of Metallica's albums, because and Justice for All, A++, right? Master Puppets, A++, Ride the Lightning, A+, right? Yeah. So multiple albums can have a similar grade. This one is definitely not getting a C from me for a number of reasons, and I think B+ for me is I think where I'm at.
Just curious, would you is Reload near the bottom for you? Is that like
not at all? So Load and Reload, if you take the best songs off those albums,
yeah, for sure.
Seriously,
we've always said
take,
that.
You take the best songs off those two albums, you could have something, in my opinion, in a very different light, can almost rival Ride the Lightning.
Yeah, we talking about that.
Right, not the song types, but the quality. The sound is amazing. The production,
the sound is
and
amazing.
just and the writing. It's powerful. And I really liked Load and Reload. At the time, I was a little like, but I grew to quickly appreciate it. And now it's. I mean, I listen to that stuff pretty regularly, actually. But yeah, B+ for me for Saint Anger.
All right.
So let it be written.
Awesome.
So let it be done.
I like it.
Okay, 72 seasons then. I mean, for me, that's I would give that an A.
I was thinking A also.
It's A+ for me.
Yeah.
For me, this flat out, as soon as I finished this, it made me think about another situation that I was in. A CD that Joe Bond had burned me. Think about that. He burned me a CD.
Wow.
I would never steal.
Well, he did that, and it sat there, and I did not touch the goddamn thing for I don't even know how many years. And then finally, I'm just like, I should probably pull this out and toss it in.
Sound white noise?
No, blew me the fuck away. I was like, holy shit!
Limp Bizkit,
Brave New World.
Oh, Brave New World.
Brave New World.
Oh wow.
No shit. Yeah.
Yes, this album just like as soon as I finished, I'm like, this is the same feeling I had when I heard Brave New World. It was just like, this is a band that I loved, and here they are.
No, that's awesome.
Putting out something that really competes with the old shit. I mean, this is fucking solid, and
that warms the cockles of my heart.
Yes,
it warms the cockles of my balls.
It warms the fucking balls.
I still, I'm gonna go A-.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah. But no, I get what you're saying, Keith. Like that was the big I'm back into Iron Maiden was like everyone's back now, and we're fucking gonna put out one of the best albums we've ever done. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Like
exactly this album. Like I finished it, I'm just like, holy crap! This is great music. And then I'm like, I think Iron Maiden did this to me.
Yeah. Well, and you've said before on this podcast that even after all the stuff after Brave New World, you're still a fan of. Like, it may not be as good. Like, we've always talked about Book of Souls and how great that album is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you and I both agree that is one of their best. Like, I love that album so much.
Yeah,
I wish I could get Deitch on board with that fucking album, but he just will not do it.
What about
for whatever reason?
I'm trying to get him,
or at least Passchendaele.
Speed of Light.
Could you guys do Passchendaele? Like with that?
I'd like to. I mean, there's a bunch that we'd love to do. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of Speed of Light. Is one of my favorite songs.
One of my favorite on that album.
I love that song so much.
And and I know because I'm a bass player who loves Maiden too. You want to do only the good die young. You guys
I just happen to Seventh Son of a Seventh Son for me, pound for pound, is my favorite Maiden album.
Yeah, but you have that.
Yeah.
You have to do that,
Yeah. Well,
So-
I mean, I will
many
learn the
isolated
entire
ones.
catalog. It's just a matter of what they all want to play and bring to the stage.
Fuck those guys. You're the bass player, and you're an Iron Maiden cover band.
It's Iron Maiden.
You're the you're
You
the
get to
guy.
make the rules.
You,
Right,
it's
yeah.
your
Put your
band.
foot-
Oh,
It's
I'll have to send a message. They're all fired.
no, don't fire them.
Yeah,
But
oh yeah. But then your vocalist is gonna quit.
You're the Steve
Yeah.
Harris of an Iron Maiden band. So
Yeah.
Well,
Noted.
Chris said he's going to listen to this episode, so now.
Shit.
Yeah, right.
yeah. Well, how many drummers have they had in that band? More than one.
Two.
And Maiden.
How many bass players?
Oh, and Maiden.
Ah.
I see.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wait.
okay, so-
okay.
Sorry to pull it back.
Well,
Did we get all the grades for 70?
No, I think.
Oh yeah.
So-
Tim, and did you grade it?
I said A. I said A
Okay, that's right.
for
Firm.
72.
So for me, I really was very happily impressed with the album. I love the sound, the bass, as we spoke before, was just really sounds. Everything about it sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
In terms of, and I love the lyrics. There's so many great things about the album, but for me, it's still growing on me, and there's not as many standout songs overall. Like I love the title track. I love, there's a few songs that I really just love, but something about it yet is still kind of simmering with me. So I'm at A-, but it's still an A, definitely, because I recognize that it's actually awesome. And I love the fact that, because I was convinced in my mind at Hardwired, it might be a while before we saw anything else. And then we got this.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh.
I think they're realizing their age.
Yeah.
You know what? The
Recognizing
runway is
that
a
they don't
lot
have
shorter.
much time left. Yeah.
The runway's a lot shorter in front of them, right?
Yeah.
So, but just they came back, and I think every time Metallica does something, it's another statement, and I really love that. And I think when I first heard Lux Eterna, I'm like, shit, yeah, Diamond Head, and I love that they're showing respect and love for what got him here.
Yeah.
And again, so I'm gonna be doing a lot more listening to the album. It's not hitting me like Justice, but nothing will.
No.
But
No.
nothing will. It's
No,
almost
that's the thing,
unfair
like-
to say.
I feel like
Yeah.
I was just
It's
going to
unfair
ask
to
my
say.
next question, and everyone doesn't have to answer this now, but if you were to rank from Saint Anger to 72 Seasons, those 4 albums, so you've got Saint Anger, Death Magnetic, Hardwired, and 72 Seasons.
That's
I
not
mean-
hard for me.
Yeah, I think I know what I think I know.
It's really difficult for me because I haven't even heard 2 of them.
It's 72. It's
And
Death
the other
Magnetic.
2 I only listened to because we were doing this.
It's 72. Death Magnetic.
Hardwired.
Hardwired.
Hardwired and
Saint Anger.
I think
Saint
that's
Anger.
where
So
I am.
in order.
I think that's where I am too.
I'd go Death Magnetic,
God
72, Hardwired.
Oh, you like Death
and
Magnetic
Saint
better
Anger.
than 72?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you?
I think
I think that's the most concise album they've done.
It's
Really?
hard for me because
Since-
like Fern said, 72 Seasons is still fairly new, so I think I need
Yeah.
to give it another year and see where I am
That's
with it.
fair. Yeah.
I mean,
That makes sense.
Spit Out the Bone is the best song they've put out. Of those
Oh
4
my
albums, Spit Out the
goodness.
Bone is the
That's
best
true.
song
Yes.
of
I
all
think
those
I would agree with
songs.
So interestingly enough, for me, as entire
Eldorado
albums,
might be better. Sorry.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, no. And it's funny because of those 4 albums, right, between Saint Anger, Death Magnetic, Hardwired, and 72 Seasons, they each have my all-time favorite Metallica songs sprinkled throughout those 4
Interesting.
albums.
Huh.
But yeah, because oh my goodness, My Apocalypse, All Nightmare Long,
Oh yeah.
Unnamed Feeling, All Within My Hands, Frantic, and
Inamorata.
Spit Out the Bone, Dream No More. Dream No More to me is like a fucking magnum opus.
Hmm.
And then Inamorata and 72 Seasons and 1 or 2 others off 72 Seasons. So I think that while none of them in their entirety are like, this is my Desert Idol album, they all have my favorites in the catalog sprinkled through them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So for me, if I were to rank them in terms of what you did most favorite to least favorite,
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
for me it would probably be Hardwired, Death Magnetic, Saint Anger, and 72. And it's not because 72 is bad. I like 72, remember, I was in a very specific place when Saint Anger came out, and what that album means to me in different ways. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one. But, yeah, but
it's interesting with Hardwired, whereas it's funny that because Hardwired for me is good, but the second half I feel like it falls off a little bit.
Yeah, it falls off.
It does.
Spin on the Bone. Spin on the Bone is fantastic, but
so that's it. So what it is, what carries Hardwired is those few songs that I like are like I could
so
listen
good.
to those songs. They're amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
There's like 5 or 6 songs that are just so good.
Oh yeah,
Moth into Flame, Atlas Rise, Hardwired,
Atlas
Halo on
Rise.
Fire.
Halo on Fire. Oh my god,
that is so powerful. So powerful.
The S&M version of S&M2 version of Halo on Fire is ridiculous. So good. Yeah. I wish they would do that song more live. That song's amazing. But... All right. Well, that was long.
Well, it's Metallica. It's a lot of content. It's good.
It's a lot of content. Yeah. I was worried that we wouldn't have a lot to talk about.
Nah, it's good.
I was never worried.
Yeah. Well, hey, Fern, before I let you go, let me promote. Let you promote any upcoming gigs, anything you got coming up that you want to talk about, anything that's like.
Thank you.
Any Ties of the Nile?
Thank you. I don't remember what I'm supposed to say right now.
Yeah, seriously, because I have to scoot over to another image or something. But I know that we've got a busy January coming up. We've got a gig in Cumberland coming up in January.
Go to that gig, actually.
Yeah, and I can't remember. Let me see what date that is. Hold on a second. I'll pull up my calendar. Hopefully, I haven't disappeared from a podcast because I'm in another app right now. But I am looking. Okay, so let's see. January. So January 6th is at the Cumberland Club with this is all Eyes of the Niles gigs, by the way. So let's see. Then we have I know we
Tally
have Elevation. Right. So we have Elevation 27 in Virginia Beach, rather, on January 20th. And then January 26th, 26th, Friday, we're in Orlando at a place called The Conduit. Then January 27th, Saturday, we're in Miami Beach to play the Heavy Metal Beach Party.
Oh my god!
So I will be, So we're right now planning the hotel stays so that they're kind of like planning the map as best as possible, so logistically it makes sense. And we just confirmed February 2nd at Tally Ho. And we've got a few others, later in the year, like in March or something like that. But that's kind of the near future outlook for Eyes of the Nile right now. We're very, very excited.
February 2nd. You got the Dio cover band opening for you.
It's gonna be a blast.
I'm gonna have to take off work for that one.
Yeah. Keith,
if you can,
I will.
This is it, man. Keith, you got to come see Eyes of the Nile.
Yes,
please, for love of God.
I mean, it is. It is ridiculous that I have not, seen you guys yet. But
whenever you can, we appreciate you, man.
I have children, so
yeah.
You have children of the damned, and so do they. They're going to play that, actually.
They'll play.
They don't know that yet.
They'll dedicate it to you.
I think we actually might.
They will.
Were we going to talk about things that have happened recently?
If you want,
I got one. I got to bring up.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Last episode, I gave a shout out to my friend Kent Stacks, who passed away. Original drummer of Scream.
Yeah.
Suspects, all that. Went to his funeral, and great, service. Blah blah blah. Joe Lawley of Fugazi played. Who was one of the guys playing during the service, which I didn't quite get that. But one way or another, afterwards, there was a reception, and, everyone went down, and we all hang out. And, all of us are like, hey, when are we going to start drinking? So after that, we all bounced across the street to, this happened in Falls Church, so it was, bars aren't, too far away from anything. One way or another, we hop into Ireland's Four Ps, and I walk in, and I see my friends back there in the backside, and there's a little cordoned off area, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I walk past the cordoned off thing, and, I'm wearing a suit with a black tie. It's kind of obvious where I came from. Walk up to the bar and order a Guinness, and I'm like, she's like, "Are you with the funeral?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, it's paid for."
Oh.
All right. So I put my wallet back in it, and I'm just like, "All right." Walk over to my friends. I'm just like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're like, "We have no idea." Like, what? Yeah. So, whatever. We're hanging out and drinking beers. More people show up, and everyone just comes back to this cordoned off area. They apparently start pulling out hors d'oeuvres, and my crew starts just destroying them. My father at the time was in the hospital, and I needed to go see him and be with him, so I had to leave. So I did not witness this next part, but this is flat out like we all just imagine Kent Stacks just sitting there, wherever, laughing his fucking ass off, because as it turned out, the manager of the bar comes out and just like, where's the guy who's paying for the open bar here? And of course, everyone still there is just like, what are you talking about? I mean, a lot of people, seeing his, Dave Grohl, is the guy that replaced him,
Right.
in his first band. It was just like, oh, this is probably Dave that did it. But one way or another, the guy comes out and just like, oh man, it's. And next thing you know, it turns out, the bar had been reserved for a different funeral. So we flat out crashed the funeral of some other random dude.
Oh my god!
Nice.
And we just figured that is the most punk rock motherfucking thing that could have ever happened for that.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What are the odds?
Nice.
So, cheers, Kent. Brilliant.
Wow. Wow. That's a story.
That's unbelievable. Wow.
Good job. Nice.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Well done.
That's the way to the punk rock way to do it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow. Well, my thing that I've got going on lately is not nearly as exciting. Well, it was exciting. I happened to.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yes. Well, so I got an email or text like a week and a half ago from my former bandmate, Becky, who has been touring with Bret Michaels' band. And as it turns out, Bret Michaels was playing the Ion Arena in Leesburg, Virginia. And the opening bands were Pete Evick's son's band, Gavin Evick, and A-Track Jones, who A-Track Jones has been a Northern Virginia cover band for the past 20 years almost, which is unbelievable.
That you and Joe were both.
Yes, Joe and I have both been in that band.
Yeah.
And so I get this text from Becky. She's like, it was so funny. It was like, Eric, can you play the 18th at the Ion Arena with A-Track Jones? We need you.
That's the wrong date, isn't it? Is it right?
Yeah, it was last night.
Okay.
Then I'm like, this is the Bret Michaels show.
Yes, I can.
I'm like, this is the Bret Michaels show. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And so it turns out so A-Track does, they have like backing tracks right now. They've got some songs that have they're just a 4-piece right now. They have one guitar, one bass, Becky, and a drummer, right? So they do a bunch of songs that have like keyboards and shit that they don't have a musician on stage for. So they have backing tracks. So they're like, we can't do that this show. It's very simple. We have like a 20-minute set and that's it. So we need to, some extra guitar to fill the sound out a little bit more. So, I mean, the songs they did, I know like the back of my hand. It's something that the only one I didn't know actually was Panama. They were doing Panama, and I actually have never learned that song before. So, so I learned that. I learned, and the other ones were like just 8-Track Jones staples that they've been doing for years. So, which one of them is Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, not the Police version. It's by this band called Ra. Yeah, that's a fucking awesome cover. I've always loved playing that song. And I get to use my 7th string, so that's always fun.
Nice.
So
it's actually the bassist from Trickster, PJ Farley. I know him. He was actually in the band Raw.
Really?
Keith,
Yeah.
Keith, it's your favorite other band. No fucking shit.
What the fuck is a Trickster?
Fern knows the guy.
Yeah.
Knows him.
Yeah,
Hey,
well, I'm from like back in
You're
the day.
2 degrees of
Jersey.
separation now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there it is.
So anyway, it was cool. It was a great gig. It was
It's awesome.
a ton of fun. I mean, I've never
Look
played
at
on
a big fucking stage. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, was that the biggest crowd you've ever played for?
Oh, by far, yeah. I mean, it
Was that also the oldest average age of crowd you've ever played before? Yes, it
probably,
was.
probably.
Out of curiosity, how many boobs were shown and how long did they sag?
I saw zero bare boobs. I saw plenty of cleavage.
Good.
But
Good.
no, none of that. None of that.
Well, they were all sagging, even regardless of the bras.
Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't want to judge the audience. they
I
were
saw-
fantastic. They were a great audience. I don't know.
I saw Bret Michaels, what was it? Probably about a year ago in Charlestown.
Mhm.
And it's an older crowd.
You
I'm just saying.
you know what you're going to when you go to a Bret Michaels show.
Yeah.
Well, I went because Becky was there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
She's
go
been
to
doing.
hear it.
Yeah, she's been doing.
Bret Michaels, it's basically, not basically, it is literally a Poison cover band at this point. So,
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, how could it not
absolutely.
be? Yeah.
But it's
But-
all
I mean, how
Virginia
is it-
people, which is cool. It's all like the entire band practically is from Virginia, so it's pretty cool.
Huh.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
Pete Evick and
Pete Evick,
that bass player who wears weird shirts and
I mean, he's from PA, so he's an East Coast guy.
yeah. He was talking. It was funny. He was like on stage talking about Virginia, and he's like, "Yeah, we used to come down 15 all the time."
and you're like, I know that road. Huh?
I know 15. I will
I've
say,
been there.
the one like surreal moment was when Bret Michaels thanked 8-Track Jones. I was like, that's just weird. Like
That is weird.
it's awesome, but it's just weird.
Hey,
I was like, shut your mouth.
that happened, and you get to put that in your pocket. All right.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, hey, I played CBGB's twice.
There you go.
Mm.
Oh,
got
I
that,
miss
you
that
know?
place. I miss that place every day.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That was
So-
awesome.
Anybody else got any cool stories?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
There's a book out
There's a book out
now, a book
now.
called 60 Songs That Explain the 90s.
Really?
Yes. And it's by Rob Havilla. And you will all love it if you
Okay.
Really?
60 songs that explain the 90s.
yes, it's more than 60 songs. It's in reference to that podcast I sent you the other day.
Okay.
How much
that's where I
rap
found
rock
out.
is in it? Because,
I don't know, there's a good amount.
I mean, you are the rap rock guys.
No, I thought it was the new metal guy.
Isn't that
Well-
basically the same thing?
No.
Yeah.
But it's humorous and it's awesome and you'll love it.
Is the author? Oh, you said it's the same guy that did the podcast. Is it?
Yeah,
anybody that we know,
he's
or-
on the podcast.
Okay, gotcha.
Because the link I sent you to the podcast, that's like, I guess ostensibly a sports podcast, but that one was like 99% music from the
Okay.
90s. So it's funny. The book's funny. Talks
Cool.
about
I'll check it out,
Lars Arks in the second chapter. So
as he should be.
yeah.
Yeah.
60 songs that
Explain
explain
the
the 90s. I have to take my glasses off to read things now.
Yeah, I understand.
Tim, you got anything?
I had COVID, so like,
Oh,
Oh, welcome back.
welcome back. Welcome back to the land of the living.
I didn't really do a whole lot.
Welcome to the party, buddy.
Yeah.
Pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Well, again, thank you again, Fern, for hanging out. We appreciate it, man.
Oh my goodness, this was awesome. Thank you
It was
again.
really awesome. We appreciate
Yeah.
all your insight, and we don't have many people that like 70 or like Saint Anger, so
Saint
you know,
Anger. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's good to have that opinion on here.
Pleases me to be the first.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you.
excellent.
This was
Well,
awesome.
thank you guys for Fern and for Joe and Keith and Tim. I'm Eric saying
Energy, aggression, power. To sum it up, it's a vulgar display of power.
Sometimes I think you drink just a little too much blood.
I'm sorry, I'm going to PA. Bloodaholics Anonymous.
Good enough.
Cutting it up big time.
They are miserable slaves of Satan.
Some cunt's recording this.